Welcome to a brand new video. My name is Deanna Lynn, and my purpose is to guide you in architecting a brand new reality by shifting your internal experience. What the heck are ascension symptoms? That is what I'm going to talk to you today about. An ascension symptom essentially is just low frequency energy leaving your body. That's all it is. Okay. And so, how can you tell if something is an ascension symptom or if it's just you experiencing like a cold or a headache or all of those things, right? Now, I believe that the way that you can tell is if things that used to work for you, like say you have a headache and you take a Tylenol, if that's not working for you anymore, then I believe that it's an ascension symptom. It's up for you to decide if you believe that as well. And so, what is going on with these ascension symptoms? Why is this happening? So, our planet, Mother Gaia, think of her as actually a living being, and she is going through her evolution process. And because we are an extension of her, we are going through an evolution process as well. And so part of this process is ascending, which means raising your vibration, which means clearing out any low frequency energy that is no longer in resonance with where you are going. Okay. And so as she ascends and she raises her frequency, that affects us at our physical level because we no longer can hold that low frequency energy in our body, that we need to release it, and it's getting released from a physical level. Now, Mother Gaia has shifted from a carbon-based structure, a 3D structure, into a crystalline structure, a 5D structure, and now it is our turn to match that evolution as well. And so anything that is stuck in our physical body that is not at a high frequency, a high vibration, is going to be released, okay? And that essentially is the ascension process, okay? It's just releasing all of these things that are no longer serving us, things that have been suppressed our whole life, the trapped emotions, the trauma, the limiting beliefs, all of those things. And I personally like to use Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. This has been like seriously my guidebook over the last like 3 years of my life. So when I'm experiencing something, she's got it laid out here that everything that you experience in your body is tied to a thought pattern or like a limiting belief that you have about yourself or life. And so you can go in here and you can say, okay, I have a headache. That's what I'm experiencing. All right, so Louise Hay says that means that I'm invalidating myself. Okay, so where am I invalidating myself? And then you can work on healing that aspect of you so you can shift and change that headache, because it's going to keep showing up until you release that old pattern that's trapped in your body. Okay, and what is also happening is over the last couple of years, the resonance of the planet, which is called the Schumann resonance, has shifted and changed. Now, the vibration of the planet used to be at a base of 7.83 hertz, and it has shifted and changed a lot over the last couple of years. And 7.83 hertz is what we call a theta wave. The theta wave range is 4 to 10 hertz. And that is the healing wave. So think of this Schumann resonance as like the heartbeat of the planet. It is like the healing energy of the planet. So like when you hear people say like, go earth, get out into nature, it's very, very healing. It's because that is the vibration of the planet that is helping you to heal everything internally. Okay. And what's been happening over the last couple of years, it's been shifting to like 20 hertz to 30 hertz to even higher than that. Like I've been watching the resonance, and recently I've seen it up to like 74 hertz. And if you're used to like this really calm, lower vibration, and then all of a sudden it shifts up into like 70 to 100 hertz, like all of that is going to be impacting you at a physical level, a mental level, an emotional level. It's going to be stirring everything up. And that is part of the process. Okay, so as she evolves, her frequency rises, then all of a sudden everything that is not a match to that frequency is going to be brought to the surface to be healed. Okay? And the other thing that has been happening as well is we've had a lot of solar flares. I'm not a scientist or anything. I really don't know much about solar flares other than there is this high frequency energy that is coming from the sun being projected on our planet, and that is also raising the vibration of the planet. So those things are actually bringing up these symptoms as well. Okay? So just be aware that if you are on this journey and you are watching this video, most likely that is what you're experiencing is ascension symptoms. And they look different to every single person depending on what you are ready to release. Okay, so don't judge yourself compared to other people. Don't think, well, this person's experiencing this and I'm experiencing this. Mine must not be ascension symptoms, right? Everybody is on their own journey. So be gentle. See this as a gift. This is helping you to raise your vibration so that you can call in all those amazing things that you want to manifest into your life. Because if those things come up and then you're like, I don't want to deal with this right now, and you suppress it, guess what? It's going to keep coming up until you deal with it. Okay? And there's always like an emotional side and a mental side of it attached to these symptoms. So when you are experiencing something, like I said, grab Louise Hay's book and just be like, okay, what does this mean? Or try to get more connected to your body and ask, like, why am I being shown this? What am I being shown to heal right now so I can shift it? Okay. And just trusting that whatever comes to your mind is exactly what needs to be healed right now. Okay. So I share this information to really help you on your journey and have you understand what is actually going on in a physical level, right? Like our DNA is shifting. So we need to release all the stuff that's no longer serving us. Okay, so we can raise our vibration. We can live in a high frequency world full of love and happiness and joy and all of those things. I'm going to leave a few links in the comments. So if you're interested in knowing what the actual Schumann resonance frequency is for that day, you can check this link and it'll tell you, especially if you're very, very sensitive to these type of energies like I am myself, you can start to understand, well, why am I feeling so ungrounded today? Why am I experiencing headaches today? Then you can go, okay, the frequency has been brought up, so this is just ascension symptoms. Okay, so personally, what's been helping me is really trying to stay grounded, bringing my physical body back down to that 7.83 resonance. So whether that be listening to theta brain waves, you can just like Google Schumann resonance and you can listen to those waves. Getting out into nature, getting your feet on the ground, tons of different things. I could always do another video just talking about how to ground yourself. Because the other thing that happens is as that vibration raises and it's hitting that like 30 hertz and above, that's shifting into a gamma wave. And in the gamma wave, it's very, very like, it's like higher consciousness. It's bringing in your intuitive abilities. It's bringing in your psychic gifts. So there's going to be a lot more brain activity. So for some people, that's like too much. So in these days where you're feeling really, really ungrounded because the Schumann resonance is a lot higher or there's a lot of solar flares, I highly recommend to listen to your body and try not to do as much things. Maybe, choose a nice, like, relaxing day where you're just hanging out in nature, you're doing some meditation, you're listening to theta waves, and tap in to that like intuitive energy. You can get all the messages that you need, get all the downloads you need for your life. Don't try to be out and about and doing a ton of things when you're feeling in that space. I'll give you an example. Like for me personally, because I am so sensitive to these energies and can be very, very ungrounded, I've hit my head a bunch of times because I was just like totally out of it. And now I understand why that was actually happening, is because my body was in that gamma wave, and so I was very ungrounded. So I was not in my physical body and conscious of what I was doing. So I had no awareness where my body was, and I kept hitting my head. So giving myself more concussions. So word of advice, listen to your body. If you're feeling ungrounded, do the things you need to do to get yourself grounded to continue on with your day. And if it's just not happening for you that day, take a day off, relax, chill out. I am giving you permission. So I hope this has helped you on your journey to understand what exactly ascension symptoms are and why they are happening, and that they are going to continue to happen. So really coming up with a game plan for yourself and just being really gentle with yourself along the way on the process. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll leave those links for you in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content in this video, just hit the little like button underneath the video and feel free to leave me any comments and questions. I would absolutely love to get back to you. Hit that subscribe button to be notified of all future videos and content coming out.